Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Hall of Famer Bob Berry ruled Milwaukee's airwaves in the 60s and 70s. He spoke with countless musicians and celebrities over the years. Bob collected remarkable recordings of these encounters, which he's now sharing with the public. Here's Bob.
Recording artist Jimmy Clanton performed on Dick Clark's American Bandstand, and he was on Clark's Caravan of Stars national tour November 22nd, 1963 in Dallas, Texas. That Friday evening show had to be canceled after President John Kennedy was assassinated that afternoon. Jimmy toured with Jerry Lee Lewis, Fats Domino, Ray Charles, Chuck Berry, and many others. He wrote and recorded his biggest hit, which sold over 1 million copies. And I'm sure you remember some of his many hits.
She's Venus in blue jeans. Another sleepless night. Well, she looked at me with a twinkle in her eye, and then she took my hand and she said,
Oh, Jimmy, go. Hello, Jim.
Hi.
How you doing?
Who is this?
This is Bob Berry.
How are you, Bob Berry?
Jimmy Clanton is on the air with us right now, and you remember Jimmy with Go Jimmy Go, Venus in Blue Jeans, Letter to an Angel, Just a Dream, all the records, his hit records in the late 50s and early 60s.
What a memory.
Well, those late 50s and early 60s were really good to you. What happened after that?
Well, to be honest with you, I went into service, and when I came out, times had changed. I had a lot of problems with managers and record companies. And I got married, I had a little girl, and I have 3 girls now. And I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, of course, but my wife's granddad is from Lancaster. We used to come up on vacations, and I used to do one-nighters, and Lancaster is so centrally located to everything when I was doing one-nighters. And make a long story short, I knew a fellow who was in the booking agency business, and he called me one day, and he was here in Lancaster, and we hadn't seen each other in a while, and I did a couple of interviews for him, and he mentioned he was a sales guy for this radio station. To make a long story short, because I had more time on my hands, I didn't have to travel overnight as much because I was, so, as I say, so centrally located by car to all these cities on the East Coast. 3 hours from downtown Manhattan, an hour and a half from Baltimore, 2 hours from D.C., an hour from Philadelphia. And I had more time on my hands, and I said, I'd like to get involved in something where I could kind of have a place to hang my hat Monday through Friday. So anyway, this led to that, and I ended up with my own radio show because of the oldies but goodies format.
What happens now with, like you, there are many other stars that had some big records in the 50s. That was the end of it. They went in service like you did, or whatever happened. Now, do you still receive some, royalties or whatever?
Yes, I receive royalties, not from record companies. The company more or less sold to somebody else. And you'll see my records on all these TV things, you know?
Yeah, on the oldie but goodie
album. It would take more money to try to track that down for the sake of royalties than it's worth. I do get royalties from the Writers Union, which is BMI, Broadcast Music Incorporated, for the sake of the listeners listening there to know what that is. And I get royalties for that. But to be honest with you, Bob, I just don't like the traveling. It was my own choice.
Okay, so you're happy you're right where you are now, huh?
Absolutely. I'm alive and living well. I've got 10 acres of wooded land up above a lake. I'm getting ready to put a house up there, and I wear blue jeans and drive a pickup truck, and that's how I'm happy.
Beautiful. Do you feel that the record business was good to you, though? Because a lot of guys complained, they said that the record companies cheated them.
I had my problems, too, getting my royalties, but luckily I invested what money I had wisely in real estate, etc., and it turned out very beautifully for me.
Very good.
So I'm not on welfare.
Okay, Jimmy. Hey, really nice talking to you. And what was your...
Call me anytime.
Listen, we want to play your biggest hit. Which one? Which one was the biggest hit?
Well, as far as sales go, no doubt about it, Just a Dream.
Just a dream, just a dream. Just a dream. All our plans and all our schemes.
Bob Berry, WOKY 9092.
Thank you for listening to Bob Berry's Unearthed Interviews. Be sure to subscribe and rate our podcast on iTunes or wherever you find your podcasts. You can find all the episodes at WisconsinBroadcastingMuseum.org. Check out Bob Berry's book, Rock and Roll Radio Milwaukee. Book sale proceeds support Angels Kids Fund and Donate Life Wisconsin. The preceding program was made possible by a generous contribution from Terry Bond.